Hey y'all, welcome to Racing Crafts. Today I am working on a thank you card. I actually do not have any in my card stash, so I decided that now would be a prime opportunity to change that. It is after Christmas, so all of the Christmas craziness has died down, and I had a chance to play with some things that I got for Christmas and some things that I've had and not used. So let's go ahead and get started. To start with, I'm going to tell you what I'm using today. The stamp I'm using is from Little Miss Muffet Stamps. This is Sunbonnet Strawberry Jam, and she comes with a sentiment too, but I didn't use that sentiment today. And I stamped her on some Hammermill color copy digital cover, which is the new paper I'm using for my Spectrum Noir markers. I love it. I love, 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 love this paper. It's nice and smooth. It takes ink and it takes markers really, really well. And it's easy to cut. It's just, I love this paper. I used my Silhouette to cut the shape, and I used the Nunsitai Set 1. It's N-U-N-E-S-T-I-E Set 1. And I'm thinking it's from monicascreativeroom.com. I'm not really sure. But it is adorable and I used it. So if you recognize this and it's yours, please let me know, because I really do not know where it came from and I would love to give whoever's file it is credit. So that's what I used for that. I used my Silhouette pen holder and a Papermate pen to do my sentiment on the front of the card and the inside. And I'm using this here, which is from the Framed Toppers 1 set. And I'm thinking this is either Monica's Creative Room or birdscards.com, and I'm not sure which. So once again, if you recognize this as yours, please let me know, and I will absolutely give credit to whoever it belongs to. When I first started getting these files, I didn't pay attention to where they came from. And that was a huge mistake. And I apologize for that. So I'm making a really funky card size today. I was going to make a new card size, which is going to go with the envelopes I picked up this year. Because the envelopes I got this year are a little bit different from the ones I got last year. These are the cards that I picked up after Christmas. These were from Walmart. And they were, this last set I bought was like 75% off, so they were a lot, like less than $1 a box. And they come with 32 envelopes, and of course I use the cards to make gift tags. So it's not a loss for me anywhere. But these are smaller than the envelopes I have been using, which worked out great because I was playing with this Viva glitter paste right here. Today I got this, and I got the ruby and the iridescent for Christmas. And I hadn't yet got them out to play with them, and I wanted to do that today. So I did. And I colored my image yesterday, and I kind of followed her coloring on the example just because I liked the way it looked. Now next time I will of course use different colors, but I really liked the way it looked. And it's not a color palette that I usually work with, so it was fun and different. So I found this pattern paper that I got from my local scrapbook store's garage sale. I bought a huge pack of patterned paper that was all packaged together, and I think I paid like $5 for it. I mean, it was a huge stack. And this is what the paper looked like before. And then I thought, well, it will be really cute with some of that green glitter paste over it. So I just grabbed one of the stencils that I made from the blue plastic folders and went ahead and glitter pasted it, and then I made a massive mistake. When it dried, of course, because it's just patterned paper, it kind of crinkled a little bit, and I thought, oh, I'll run it through my my Big Shot to flatten it out. Great idea. I went a little wrong because I thought, well, you know what, I did several papers at the same time. So I figured, I'll just put them all through. Big mistake. Because they take on the shape of whatever is behind them. So I lost quite a bit of the pattern paper from this. You know, you can't tell as much what the pattern paper is because it took on the shape of something else. It like embossed another shape into it. So it's not as clear as I thought it was going to be, but I still like it. So we're going with it. So now that I've wasted 5 minutes, 6 minutes talking about irrelevant stuff, let's go ahead and make this card. So I'm going to grab some ATG and I'm going to start with my front card. And as you can see, I used my matte layer for the matte layer of my stamped image because I only had one piece of this pretty yellow paper. So I had to make it last. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on the front of my card. And I'm going to do that because I put adhesive over the middle just to kind of help it a little bit to stay flat. And I forgot that that hole was going to be there. So I don't want it to get stuck to something else. So, there we go. Okay, so in the information bar below, you're going to find a link to my blog, and it will give a list of all of the sizes, measurements, and things that I used, including the color of Spectrum Noir markers I used. And the font I used. The font I used is called Happy Birthday Baby, and I'm pretty sure it came from DaFont.com. Because I think that's about the only place I really regularly download font from. Oops, I didn't get that lined up real well. That's okay. So, the only thing I didn't like about the font is the exclamation mark is upside down. So I just wrote mine in by hand. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to start by adhering my little frame here. It's a teeny tiny little frame. So I think what I'm going to do, if I can get my glue to come out. Okay, I think I've got it cleared now. And I'm just going to put a little line of adhesive around this. Little frame here. And then I'm going to grab a pair of tweezers. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess I'll use you. No, I won't. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up and kind of... Okay, come on, line up. Oops. See, I had it lined up and then I slid it.
Since we've owned them, they've gone for exactly 0 sleigh rides. But all that's about to change. Okay, bring them up.
Okay, well, that's pretty close. Probably wouldn't pick that exact frame next time. It's super tiny. Okay, there we go. Alright. And then I'm going to I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some of this art glitter glue around the edges. And I'm just going to layer that guy together. And I'm going to grab some 3M foam tape, and I'm using the 1/8 of an inch kind.
So pretty, and the sleigh looks so beautiful.
And I'm just going to grab one more piece. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna put the little girl down there, and I'm going to grab
He's a local legend with over 22,000 clients and a team that does whatever it takes.
a little bit more foam tape.
Colorful morning at Old Veterinary Services. First client of the day, Zeus, 9-year-old Amazon macaw. Some of these birds that come through the door are so pretty with all these vibrant colors that I just love.
Here we go.
What you want me to do? What about I need to trim his nails and his wings need to be trimmed so he doesn't fly.
And
It's your basic Manny K.
okay, so I'm gonna do the sentiment first.
Okay, step down. But on a bird this strong, you need a professional. No, you don't have to break me. These parrots are physically strong.
There we go.
They can easily cut through your skin or almost chop a finger off.
Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and pull the foam tape off of our focal image.
They were wild, and they always looked at beef on hard surfaces. So the beef wears off and stays short so they can keep eating.
There we go.
That tech Andrew uses a Dremel to grind Zeus's beef down. That's good.
Just like that. And that's our card for today. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time.